Yep, good as time as any. Hi, this is Andre. This is the podcast for January 23rd, soon to be 24th because it's 11:53 p.m. I'm going to talk for 50 minutes, see what comes out. This is just press play, Andre, even though it doesn't make sense. Just really press record, but just play and Andre rhyme. So I'm going to stick with that forever. Hi, welcome back. You 3, 2, now 0 people left. I have successfully run off the people. It turns out if you are consistent with output, that's the biggest thing. It doesn't matter if it's crap. You just consistently put stuff out, then you can gain a following. But if you don't, the second you don't, you fucking lose that shit. Lose that momentum real fast. I think the thing that really hurt it was I started a new job at the hospital. Couldn't really talk about the hospital. I got busy sleeping. I don't know. I got busy with this school shit on Thursdays, so I'm going to try to record it Wednesday night, Thursday morning, afternoons. This seems like a good time after the mics. I had time to go to the poorhouse mic after my mic. I should have done that. But I've been trying to plan this tour. I'm doing a tour in a coming week for February. I'm going to try to go to New York. I'm going to head out to Knoxville and give myself a week there. Probably won't stay a week, but who knows? Maybe it'll be cool. Gotta give people a chance in Knoxville. Then I'm gonna go to what do you call it? Washington D.C. That'll be a drive and a half, right? And I've been there before, so I at least know one open mic there that I've gone to. But I want to go to more. I want to go to so much more. I want to use up my gas and everything to do that. Shit. I gotta really calculate out what this shit's gonna be. As soon as I get down to let's say $500 in savings, I'm probably gonna cancel the tour, but I think I'll be okay. As soon as I get down to $200 in savings, then I cancel the tour. Yeah. Once it gets desperate. No, what was I saying? Yeah, drive to Washington, D.C. and drive around and figure out how to live and ask for places to stay. Then I'm going to go to Philadelphia. Philadelphia, right? Philadelphia would be cool. I like Philadelphia. And I have a friend or two. Philadelphia. Hopefully I can talk to them. Hopefully they'll be nice. If you know. And then for City of Brotherly Love. And then I'll go to New York. And there's a lot of people I know in New York. So that should be fun. But then I have to logistics. I've just way more than I'm used to. And it's the most densely populated city in the world. So driving there is probably a bad idea. I'll probably have to park my car permanently somewhere and just deal with public transportation. Shit. It's going to be wild. Man, I'm going to get lost a lot. I'll have to go to the Verizon store and get an upgrade on my phone immediately. I don't want to deal with this phone. I have to keep it on battery saver mode at all times. I have to, because now the battery is outpacing the charging that I give it. Charging I put in the wall unless I have it on battery saver mode. So that's woof. I should have put that, upgrade immediately. But also now it's doing the whole thing of no, there's no SIM card in here. And when you have no SIM card, it doesn't take the 4G. And if you don't take the 4G, then you can't get text and receive and send text messages and other stuff. So yeah, it's got to happen. I'm getting a doctor checkup tomorrow. I wanted to get my car checked at some point because it's important to this whole deal to take care of that as well as myself. Oh, I got a checkup from my own hospital. The hospital lets me do a free checkup. So maybe I don't really need to go to the doctor, but I'm going to do it anyway, just to, because having your own private, doctor be like, hey, I remember what you used to be like, and now you're like this, and these are things you should check up on and talk to. That'd be good. But I went to my own, I work at a hospital, and they have a well care thing, which isn't, it's just off-site, and it's just like this nurse practitioner looks at you for free, and that's awesome. It's awesome. And I did that. I got my cold checked out, and he's like, yeah, it's cold. Shut up. Just deal with it for 5 days. I was like, okay, just stay rested and, do your medicines, and you'll bounce. And then I asked if, because I've had a girl or two be like, hey, when's the last time you got tested? I was like, oh, I don't know. And so I clumsily and was like, hey, so while I'm here, so, you guys are here and I'm here. So while we're here, I was wondering if there's if you have the instruments, if you have the dictation to do it, if you have the time, if it's okay with you, I'd like to, possibly get one of those STD tests to do. I'd like to do that too. And pee in a cup. It's like, okay, well, you got to pee in a cup and we can take blood. Oh man, it's like, yeah, you got to take blood. He looked at me like, all right, like he didn't really believe like I needed it. So he kind of asked like, so I'm guessing you're sexually active. Like, yeah, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. You don't know. I don't know. But it's like, it was so funny. Like he was like, okay, fine, whatever. I could tell you now that you don't have anything, but whatever. And then he told me like in a couple of days, it's like, I can't tell you over the phone. I have to tell you in person. So don't be freaked out. But it's like, I'm going to be freaked out. There's no way I'm not. I'm going to be thinking like, oh, did I stick my dick on a chair wrong and get AIDS, So you're going to be freak out. And so I come back and it's like, there's nothing. Shut up. Go away. I want to go back and read my, who's that bitch? Who's that bitch that's in Halloween? Come on, Janet Reno. What's her name? Fucking Laurie Strode. No, that's her character's name. Fuck, I'm so stupid. No. Oh no, I'm dumb. Jamie Lee Curtis. Just a magazine of Jamie Lee Curtis like staring back at you like, how does she do it at this age? And it's like, this is from February of last year, dude. What the fuck? Change these magazines. Okay. Speaking of changes, moved out of my parents' house. Okay. Parents live in Brentwood. Oh no, don't get them. And that crime rate. They were everyone. They're not alone. Like everyone in Brentwood is very, very cautious and worried about being broken into because they have stuff that people want. Apparently, my parents don't have any. Like the compa collection isn't. You're not going to get anything out of that, and no one wants to steal the suits. And there's no gold or art. My dad has his own art up, and that's not worth it. That's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's got to be worth it to break into someone's house and time. It's got to be like some. They know you have precious doubloons in the fucking underneath your bed, and you don't have anything, parents. Oh, Jesus. They have cars. I guess you still put. Everyone has cars. Anyway. Yeah, everyone in Brentwood is very, very. They have fences and security and lasers and laser sighting and stuff, and it's just the cause of being moved away from the city for so long. You'd forget what actually danger and crime actually is supposed to look like. And I looked up the crime stats. There's been there's no break-ins in where my parents are. There's been no break-ins for what was it? It was like a little more than a month in the county that they're in. And it's just like statistically, it's like you're throwing money in the trash. But hey, it's your money. You do what you want. But then here's the big thing. It's like they would just mess with me about coming home at certain times. They'd be like, who's there? It's like, it's no one. It's me. No one else comes here. No one. No one. And people that choose to come here, people like, oh, I'd like to come to your house, get lost. And it's on purpose. The place is circuitous and labyrinthian. And in the place where wolves and deer and okay, not wolves, but foxes and it's where wilderness was. And so it is not meant for cars and people to find it easily. And it is it's ridiculous. Who's going to break in that? And also, our house faces every other house. It's in the corner. It's like whenever I tell people to come, who drop me off here, they go, every Uber was like, here? No. You don't live here. This house that's in the corner here, that's facing every house, it's huge. That if anyone decided to break into, everyone would see it. When they would leave for like vacations, they would always tell me to keep the lights on through the night so that people... Keep the lights on when you're out at night so that people know, people think you're home. It's like, no, okay, I didn't do that. Because you look at every house at night, we're the only house with lights on at night. We're the only house. So it's like, it's clear that no one's in there. Because every other house that has people in it, that has cars outside of it, nothing. There's no light because they're asleep. It's like to scare off people to keep the light on, but it's not. It doesn't work because it makes people realize, oh, there's no one in there. I can see there's no one in there. There's light. It's backfires, but also no one's breaking in. Statistically speaking, no one is. You're more likely, refrigerator falling, all this stuff. Jesus. You wouldn't make the bet if it was a Las Vegas bet. You wouldn't make the bet. And then they were making new adjustments to the security system where it'll make a huge, long, like minute-long beep, loud beep if you open any door in the house with the alarm off. And with the alarm on, it goes like it makes a tiny and then after, 5 or 6 minutes, it goes like it's like, like the alien self-destruct sequence noise starts, and it's horrible, and like every neighbor possibly hears that shit, but it's always a false alarm. How many times? It's like the whatever security people call them, they're like, yeah, okay, we're calling, just making sure, but we know it's nothing. Like the 100% of other times that we've called, it's been nothing. So, but it's our job. Don't say that. Someone, I'm sorry, I'm responding to a message. Someone said they could give me a private lesson, private pole dancing lesson at home, but I'm too tall. I'm working on shrinking right now. I'm working on it right now to get this lesson. I mean, I'm working on my splits. I am. I'm working on my Jean-Claude Van Damme splits. We'll see how they go. They've been about the same, like 100 degrees. Like, okay, like this is normal. And then I go a little bit more and people go, ooh. And now it's starting to pull, but it's just pain. As John Cena said in that stupid video I saw, it's just pain. You can push a little more. You can always push a little more. And then like you go 2 steps beyond and then you actually hurt something. But the first step is just pain. And you just breathe and you just breathe. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. And you get stretchier, and it's fun. I've been trying to get down really far for, ever since the breakup. What was that, March? Let's say about then. It's probably a little less than that, but let's just give myself like a huge time frame so that I can feel bad. So almost a year. And it's like... the first month, it's like, yeah, I'm really splitting. But now I've just hit like this kind of impasse, and I don't know. I'm gonna need need help. I'm just need help. Consistent, thorough help. and just less muscle on my crotch. It's just like, it just feels like my body is just saying, no, I have to protect your crotch. Your dick and everything in it is very valuable, and we need to protect it at all cost. Make sure every muscle is around it and is tight and is ready to fucking pull in if need to. So you can't have this thing flopping and freaking and splitting everywhere. We need it together. You know, it just feels like my body is just really against me doing the splits. It's just fighting at every turn. But I'm gonna get it. And you just keep at it every night. There's no way. If the second you like relax, it goes, okay, great, we can go back to standing straight up. Anyway, what was it? Yeah, my parents, like, okay, so they have this new alarm, and it was just so annoying. And they would lock me out of the house. I would go get the mail. I would pull stuff. I'm moving things out of the house, and they would think like, oh, he left the door, and like lock it back while I'm carrying stuff. So annoying. So very, 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 very annoying. And I'm so glad I'm not living there. But now I'm living here, and I'm worried. The walls are so thin. I'm living in East Nashville. I'm living with a comedian named Holly Perkins. Holly Perkins posted a thing saying she'd have to move back to wherever she came from. I don't know. Because her roommate just like moved out without kind of like letting her know about it too soon. Communication isn't our deal, me and Holly. We're kind of working on that. Not working on it. We're gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on it. It's my fault. Hey, if you don't own it, you're not gonna fix it. It's my fault. I got to talk to her. I got to text her. Got to let her know what's up. So her communication with her last roommate was like, I guess not very good. And she, near the end or whatever, I don't know. I'm assuming so many things. I'm sorry. Okay. But maybe she probably gave her enough time, but in December, her roommate was moving out and she needed a new person because she couldn't afford the place on her own. So I come in and go like, oh, well, I want to move out of my place. How much is the rent there? And it was like something fucking fairly reasonable compared to like other places that I assume. And that's the place I've been. And I was like, I'm down, but can we change your name from Holly? No, I never. I just said I just can't deal with Hollies anymore. It's just like that name is gone. The name's is retired. Like that Bill Burr bit about Hitler's name being like pulled into the rafters. It's like this name's done, dude. I'm not fucking saying this name out of anger or passion with any level of passion again, or like voluntarily. It's just it's just like. Oh, it's very, anyway, it's not her fault. It's not even original Holly's fault. It's just and I shouldn't, also, that's another thing. I don't want to like unload from past relationships onto future. It's like, because someone else did affected me poorly, I don't want to just transfer that pain to someone else. That's not fair. And that's not what I should evolve to being a better person to doing. It's what default I might or will do. So I have to kind of be ready for that and fight that at every turn, and be working on being cogent and being like, no, this is a new person, and I have to work on trusting again. I have to work on being open and letting anyone in, which I'm not doing. Which I'm trying to do with friends, but it's tough to do with like a girl that's like wanting to talk with me and hang out with me all the time now. It's just like, fuck. And she's the one saying like, hey, I want to let you know I'm not into serious. Like, she texted me that, and I was like, yay! Oh no, yeah, that's good. And I was just like, oh yeah. I was like super, super happy. And then all of a sudden we started feeling, and now I don't know. And now we're in this crux of actually talking about secrets and fun stuff and feelings, and it's just like, oh man, I got to Beautiful Royals, Ancient Time, Interracial Gangbang, VPorn.mpf. I just read you off the porn I stopped watching 6 minutes and 26 seconds in. Oh, I just feel like confessing. It's like, it's a gang. It's like from kink.com. I think it is. It doesn't have the logo on the side, so I don't know. No, I don't think so. And it doesn't have the little pre-interview like, okay, I'm just pretending. There was a safe word. But it's from something where this porn is watching is like really going for some Shakespeare shit. Like, it's like the king would the Caesar, what have the people taught us? It's like, surely you never bored me a child. And it's like all very like, what the fuck? Why are y'all talking? Like, listen.
Children, but you've given me none.
So, not...
Each day that passes by, you bring shame upon this house.
You bring shame upon this. Like, this is a porno, and you're doing fucking Greek morality play type dialogue. I mean, I don't know how I feel. It's just... okay, there's a part of me that's, like, happy that someone's putting in art and effort. And maybe this is an adaptation of something. Who knows? You don't know, Andre. Just like, maybe there's someone quite like you that wants to reach for the stars while also having a hand in the gutter. High art mixing with low art. Maybe that is what it. Maybe this is made for you. Maybe that's why you downloaded it. Maybe that's why you should pay for it, because it is art, and artists should be compensated, unless it's like $50 fucking dollars. You go to Hustler Hollywood, all those 4-hour DVDs, like $80, like literally suck a dick. You need to come on, because it's so. A normal DVD, a theater movie is fucking 20 or 40. If you're doing a special edition Criterion. And this isn't some Criterion shit, okay? You don't have director's commentary, you don't have outtakes, and it's really long, and I only need like 30 minutes. I only need like 20 minutes of it. You don't even know why you make it. I don't even know why these porns are so long. Just to make it like really potent or really worth it, money-wise, pound for pound-wise. Let me hear more of this.
Just give me more chances. We can try right now.
I will give you nothing.
I will give you nothing.
How do I bear your children without the fruit of your loins?
Bear the children. You want, like, hey, you're used to a certain language, and then you hear it. You hear what you think you want. That's the thing. The audience always thinks I think I knew what I want. I wanted like poetry, like Alan Moore level writing. Well, this isn't Alan fucking Moore level. This is an Alan Moore level. But I wanted, like, to be connected on a poetic, artistic level, on multiple levels of dialogue, cinematography, act, and then you show something sexual that really busts my guts. But cinematography's the production design. It's fine. It's actually fine. It's fine. It's one setting. You can tell. One bed. Very few. They got someone who was an actor, clearly, and then they brought her in for one scene and then like pulled her out and had like the porn star deal with her, and then like she is just an actor and she gets to come in and leave, and then the other people are porn star. For the 9, I think it was like 8 dudes. Who was that? How many we're talking? Oh, she's like the soothsayer, or she's the...
Or what transpires on this evening when the deed is done?
Oh, she's like betraying her. I thought she was like a fortune teller, prophecy maker, because they're all in like this like Greek garb and stuff.
I'll see to it that your hands will live.
But all those security guards and like King is black, and then like all the ladies are white, and so it's just like, what's going on? Like, setting wise. But who cares? Fantasy, and you can after a while you kind of massage it, but then it comes back again. Like, why are they talking like this then? And then they're black, and then they're from what? Like Macedonia? I don't know. Like, I'm just asking. Like, why is? And that guy has a earring, and that guy has a tattoo. Like, you start and that's the thing. If you have a strong enough story and dialogue, you will overlook errors of production and story holes and stuff. You can overlook it if you're just willing to give yourself over to the fiction, you know? Much like wrestling. Oh man, love wrestling. Okay. Got in wrestling talk with someone at, I'm working at a school now as well as the hospital. That's why I have so much fucking non-free time to do everything I want to do in life. I am right now trying to upload a video of me. Yes. Excellent. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm trying to upload some shit for my tour. I'm gonna, because some people are very confused about what this is and what I'm doing and if I'm leaving Nashville or Tennessee permanently. So, Reb Tour? How dare you? Feb Tour. What the fuck? Rebel Tour. Shut up. Shut up. Fucking mook. Is that it? Is that all? I don't know which one to do. I did 2 takes. And I'm going to put them up wholly with me walking off camera, me walking on camera. On YouTube.
Hi, my name is Andre Churchwell. I'm 31 and I do stand-up comedy.
Man, the quality on this really drops when you... Oh, because they didn't put it... They just did high quality instead of like the actual quality. Well, so that was a waste of goddamn time. Well, I can get it from my phone at least then for a lower amount. Anyway, that's fine. Shit, wasted all that good shit. You know what I'm saying, man? Talking about that good shit. Wasted that good broadband on that shit. Fuck. Okay. I need to upload that shit right now to YouTube, post it to Facebook. Facebook's going to post it to Twitter, and then I'll have to make a separate video to post it to Instagram. But then right now I have to decide which video it's actually going to be, and I'm not clear on which one it will be. The first one's shorter.
Got stuff. And my
First one's shorter.
I try to collect some.
I'm kind of shy.
And really like to do all this.
I'm kind of shy on the
Alright.
first one.
Maybe I can actually do it better.
Second one.
Hey, I'm Andre Churchwell. I'm 30.
I'm just like, I'm more chipper at the very least. No, I mean, the second one has that funny bit. The second one has a funny bit near the end, so it's funny. So let's do the second one. I'll upload the second one right now. Shit. Yeah, the higher number is probably going to be it. Oh, I'm typing and talking. So February tour. February tour 2019. Like, what should I title this? Because this is going to make... I hate how comedians title... I've mentioned this before, but just like, even professional... I was looking at Vanessa Hollingshead, who is fantastic in the Patrice roast. I tried to find out more stuff about her, and she has a YouTube of herself, and her titles are just atrocious. They sometimes have the IMG random number stuff. They sometimes just say, like, this is Vanessa Hollingshead at, venue. But it's like, you have Vanessa Hollingshead already underneath the name of the channels. You don't have to fucking say, oh, man. Anyway, I have another job. I'm sorry, I got off track. I got another job as a teacher. I'm teaching acting at a modeling school. Really, yeah, I know it baffles the mind. It's not something I'd imagine I should be doing. I warn you. I do warn them every time. When I teach 3 classes in a day, I'm probably going to snap or go off the rails a little bit on the third one. Oh, man, here we go. Okay, so I got one of my first, for real negative reviews, and it's fantastic. I love it. I took a picture of it. I love it so much. And yes, it was a black woman. How'd you know? They don't like me. It's fine. Okay. Here's the background. I kind of teach like a sub. I'm kind of like a sub teacher because I get just thrown around to different sessions, different classes, and I don't have consistent. Oh wow, that's like when I teach someone again, it's like, oh wow, I'm teaching you again. That's amazing, because I don't usually get to do that. This is one of the biggest classes they've ever had. It's 40 or 30 people, 30 to 40 people. It's nuts, the amount of people. They can't have them in any other. Their rooms aren't big enough. Only the main stage room is going to be big enough for this class, and it's the second class for them. So I didn't really know. I should have asked, what did they get from the first class? The big thing. I have so many things I'm supposed to teach. Even if it was 1 or 2 people, I was very unsure about teaching a second session after orientation. There's so much coming in the year that you need to know that you probably already got taught. I should have asked them, what did you get from the last class? What did you learn? What did we tell you? What did the other teacher tell you? Because every teacher is going to say some different shit. I can't curse either. And I was so unsure, but I knew I needed to make sure they knew slates and some motherfuckers didn't know what a monologue was, and I had to say it over and over and over and over and over again. Anyway, I'm being too loud. This is the place I'm living in it's like an old house. It's like a house from the 70s or 60s by the design, and it was meant to be a house, but it got bought by some landlord lady and turned into 3 different apartments. So there's a back area that has Nellie the neighbor back here, a Latina lady with a nice daughter, and upstairs is these 2 nice actor and actress couple with a nice dog who's quiet as fuck when they're with them. And I can't get to any of them from inside the house. It's all been kind of remade in that sense. So I kind of have to be quiet if I'm going to be doing these podcasts. Okay. I don't want to annoy anybody. Come on. So, this is a big class, which is sort of in the back of my head, but also I love the attention. And I just want to keep talking about nothing to them, but I also want to keep in my head, there's some things I have to translate to you. What a slate is, what a monologue is. And I keep forgetting, not everyone learns the same speed in the same way, same fashion, and some stuff is you are not getting what a monologue is, and you have to know, because this is going to be your final thing as in the acting class, and you have to know what a slate is because you'll be doing it 2 billion times, and you have to know some improv games because you'll be doing them 2 billion times. Anyway. Here's the negative review. Okay, here's the juice. Teacher was underprepared. Yeah, no, nailed it. Rambling. Teacher was underprepared, rambling, period. I expected more. She's not wrong. Yeah, I hear that. I look at my mirror and say that. I say it. Every time I look, is he this fucking guy? I didn't. That's not what I expected. I expect better than what this. Expected more. I expected more. Period. We played games from the first session, period. Waste of time! Exclamation point. Waste time! Shouldn't even came. Shouldn't even come. Shouldn't even have kingdom come. Up there rambling. Up there rambling. That's such a... Ending it with up there rambling is such a potent choice. I love it. I adore this person's words. Like every other student was like, oh, great class, wonderful, I loved him, I wish we could have him again, I got so much, I never knew it was in there. And some people were like, oh, I figured out what a monologue is, oh, I didn't know I had this in me, oh, I went up, I didn't want to speak, but he got something. It's like, fucking, who cares? No, I want to hear, what do you hate about me? Please tell me. I need to change. I'll change for you. Well, this actually does help, I need to be more prepared for the classes that I kind of don't know when I'm going to teach or what I'm going to teach sometimes before I come in. But hey, that is acting. That's showbiz. You got to go on with the show. Let's go on with the show. Who cares? No one cares that you weren't prepared, or that this isn't, or you just rolled out of bed, or that you didn't think you were going to come in today. No one gives a fuck. Just do the class. And look prepared. Rambling. Well, I can't fix that. There's no way. I'm not going to be, hello, everyone. Yes, this is, and those are. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to have a PowerPoint. I'm not going to genuflect. I'm not going to do any of that shit. I'm going to ramble. Anyone who knows me would probably use that as a correct adjective. And sometimes people like the ramble. People like the mood. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes I don't. But it's just what's coming out right now. And with me, when you're enjoying me, it's more about the journey than the destination is the journey. That's what I find listening to myself on these podcasts. It's a shame. It's a waste of time. I wish you could have raised your hand, when I asked, does anyone have any questions? I wished if they had games that they wish to play, if they felt like, oh, we've already done this, I'll throw you another game, and it's going to be fucking really tough. You will have a hard time. But we'll do it. Oh man, I'm thinking of the improv games that Nashville Improv Company has for me to do, and it's just like, y'all ain't ready for that. If you're just starting, if you just learn what improv is, you just learn what acting is, it's not even about being ready, is it, with improv? But you have to kind of get their memory going, start simple, move forward. Oh, man. Okay. Also with this class, that it solidified my hate of normal people. Just everyone who's not a comic, everyone who's not a comedian is listening to this. I'm sorry, I don't like you. I don't like your sense of humor. That's what I mean. I don't, because I ask everyone at the beginning of class, have a story, have a joke to say at the end that you're going to perform at the end. Okay? We'll let you know now, so you'll be ready at the end. Only one motherfucker didn't have a joke that I had to find in my brain a joke for them to perform. And all the jokes I had that I wrote, I was like, ooh, can't do that. Ooh, don't do that. Oh, that's about slavery. And I just said that out loud, and someone went, oh, and I was like, okay, see, you nailed it. I can't, not with you people. Sweet, sweet children of God. Waste of time. And everyone's jokes, everyone sucks. Who am I? You listen to my jokes, Jesus. Not every, okay, this is wrong. Okay. Everyone's did, riddles, puns, or the one guy who went up and talked about, he said, What did Cinderella say when she got to the ball? When she went to the balls? Oh, it's like there are 16 and 14-year-old girls here, sir. And now I have to turn your joke into a thing about McDonald's ball pit or whatever. And I don't like you now. As a person, I don't like you. Just from your silly joke that you would tell, and then if you told between me, I would probably go like, oh, that's stupid. But since you told it in front of everyone who's like, most of them are girls, most of them don't know, they're 14, I don't know, they probably seen porn, who cares, but it's just my responsibility and I feel bad. I should have stopped that. Some of the jokes, one of the jokes was just like, the way she performed it was just so fucking, what? Like, a lot of them were doing like, hey, why'd this cross the road? Hey, knock, knock, hey, knock, knock, and always. One that has like incredible potential, like her choices of character, choices of script, choices of monologue, choices of acting. And that she's just not really, she's just out there. She's like, I'm ready to bite into it. She could be something really great because of her dominion, her control of herself, and her dominion, and what she brings, and the energy she brings. And then she chose to do a story joke about a man and a wife, and how the man was like, you can't cook this, and the wife illustrated that she thought she could, and she tried it, and the wife was like, nah, you're right, I couldn't. And it almost seemed like it was improvised, but it almost seemed like she wrote it right there. She wrote it it felt like something different and original, and it felt like she took a chance. And it didn't work, but I loved that it didn't work because she took something fucking hard that she probably could see in her head what it was like and didn't know what it would be like until she was performing it. And that's something I can fucking really bite into and feel. And she took a risk and just kept going when it wasn't going well. She didn't stop. Oh, I gotta know her name. She's so good. She's so good. She like not that she's good now, but like the potential she has because she doesn't give up. She just doesn't give up. Is so like she goes far. She can throw herself. It's so cool. And then there's a guy who's just like all charisma, all energy, all hair, and it's just like, you don't need us. You don't need this school. Show up to auditions. Be nice, be professional, and you'll be fine, dude. You're super cool. You're not afraid of like stepping up and be like, I'll be on stage, sure. You got it, dude. You're fine. And all the girls who are like, I don't know. And like the girl who couldn't speak, there are so many. She said there was a girl who went first that's like, she can't speak English. I don't know English that well. And then after we were done telling all the jokes, she came back to me and started telling me a joke. And it was super long and super intricate, and I couldn't follow it because I was being talked to by several different people and thinking all these different things by the end of class. And she wasn't speaking like as loud as she could, but she had energy. She had fucking fire in her eyes, and she was like, oh, I had to do, oh, and it was like, where is all this coming from now? It's like you have to get, people kind of, that's why warming up is great, because you get people rolling, and it's like, oh, it gets you thinking, it's like, what I should have done, what I could have done was, and it's like, damn. And also when you do a joke in between two people, it's going to be different than when you do a joke, perform it in front of other people. So there is that. There was one girl who had a specific story that just happened to her, but she was so good at picking out what not to talk about and what not to concentrate on, just to make it a short, like 30-second bit, that I was like, I just pointed her out and be like, you're good at storytelling, write your own monologue because you're good at this. You are good at this storytelling shit. Do it. God. It's so cool because most of the time a really good student just does all the work for you. Teach. It's like, I didn't do anything. You just fucking did it, dude. You just let it fly. And I don't even understand what's happening. I have to figure out a way to quantify it so that you know you did it right. But you're doing it, and it's like, okay, and it's gone. It's like, and then she or he stops talking, and it's gone. It's effervescent, and it's full, and it was still in the air, and everyone's like, "What happened? And I have to figure out a way to put all that in a bottle and like feed it back into you and the rest of the class, and it's just, oh God, I really like this teaching shit. Okay, here's another one that's like, see, this is like, all of them were good reviews. I tried to find bad reviews. Overall, this workshop was pretty good, even though it was a little all over the place. Hey, he's not wrong. I did not have a very stick-to-it plan, and I needed that pamphlet they gave that I kept losing for some reason. I do wish that he would have explained a bit more about what was expected in the monologue. Yeah, fair. I kept asking, though, does anyone have questions about this? And people ask questions about it. He asked questions about it, but I guess it wasn't enough. Whatever. Okay. However, he did a wonderful job with this class. But that's helps me. I need to be, because the monologue is very, 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 very important for this, whatever, graduation thing they're doing. So I need to know everything I know about it and give all the information I can to them. He's the motherfucker, this guy who wrote this, he's the motherfucker who said, do you have a monologue? And then I did the School of Rock, the Legend of the Rent thing, and that was so dumb. I loved it. I was like, I'm not going to just do monologues for you guys. It's silly. Oh, God. Oh, so, and then those I'm teaching, teen to adult, so from 13 or 14 to, old motherfuckers coming in trying to be actors for the first time who aren't good. I always figure old means you have experience, you have power, you have wisdom, and you can throw it into it, and you just don't have imagination or the ability to adapt to a person you're talking to or a setting you're dealing with. Stuff I never really thought about until I'm looking at it. So you have to be kind of, And then there's old fuckers in the class who do inappropriate Brazzers jokes, and it's a 14-year-old fucking girl staring the fuck at me being like, what's he talking about? And I gotta be responsible here. I have to be the adult over you. This is wrong. I want to be the fun, goofy teacher that you don't know what he's going to say next. And then you're making me have to... Oh, I don't like you as a person. Forever because of this. You have some redemption to go if you're going to change on that. Fuck that guy. I really don't like that guy. There's two guys I'm thinking of from oh, God damn it. I really wish I fucking really went into their throats. Okay. Anyway, okay. And then there's how much time am I? Oh, I'm at nearly 50 minutes. And then there's the babies, the sweet, dear children. What's a cue card, Andre? Where do you mean? Where do I stand? How do you say this word? How do you say calculate? Calculate? And it's like, oh my. It's like I am on the verge of tears at the end of every class. They write little reviews the same as adults, and they're like misspellings and they don't know. Andrew really helped me come out. I didn't know I could do the things I did today. And I'm really proud. I want him as my teacher. And I was like, I'm like huddled over in a shell, like holding my knees, just like, oh my God. Just completely bitched up by these people. I just am absolutely, oh man. I addicted to that shit. Of like being a good influence in someone's life. Okay, I'm gonna tell the story. There was once one girl. I mean, it just felt like it was like a low. It was like there was a low energy point, and like what monologue they were picking out or what type of thing they were doing. So I just kind of stopped and been like, all right, let's kind of go around. Why are you here? Why are you doing acting? And I kind of just went around the room, and then the last girl I picked out said like, yeah, I just don't like being. It's like, well, a lot of them were saying like, oh, what else am I gonna? I'm just dramatic. So what else am I gonna do? It's like a great answer. And it's like, something my parents my dad thinks I'm going to good at this, so I kind of have to keep showing up. It's like, you're just an annoying little bitch. Anyway, just a sweet baby, sweet and also full of energy, and I wish she realized her potentials. And I could see, with that student, I can see why her parents put her in this, because she doesn't, I keep talking to her, and she doesn't have a thing, she doesn't like movies, she doesn't have movies she likes, she doesn't have TV shows she likes, she doesn't have video games, she doesn't have music she likes, she's just like kind of, whatever, on everything. When I ask her, like, what's something that, like, makes you like, oh, that's cool, what's something you're interested in, what's something you perform, what's something you do, and it's like, there's nothing. That she goes out and gets on her own, she keeps getting fed these things, and it's like, you gotta find out who you are. That's the main thrust of most of my classes. Is like, you got to figure out what you do, man. Okay, here we go. And then so I asked this girl, so why are you into acting? Why do you want to be an actress? Like, oh, I want to be, I want to be famous so that I stop getting bullied at school by my friends, and everyone just stops, and I just immediately, defaultly, just want to hug her, but I knew it would be weird, and she would say, the teacher gave me a weird hug, and there'd be no defense, because it was a weird hug, because I would have hugged it weird, but not like that weird, just because me, because of timing and everything, but I wanted to emotionally reprieve her, because I try to explain that fame isn't something you trust. You can win the lottery, and then also you don't have friends who act the same to you, family who act the same to you. You don't know what fame is going to do. Don't depend on that. Depend on knowing yourself and knowing self-confidence and being a good person. And everyone said, these don't sound like your friends. It's like, these don't sound. It's like. And I said that, and she said, well, these are the only people that talk to me, so of course they're my friends. And I just wanted to kill them for hurting this little girl's worldview. And, oh my God, I think about her all the time. I think about her every day. Holy shit, yeah. Got scars on my arms, waking up thinking about her. I just really hope that she's going to turn out to be cool and not, fucked up and wanting to be a fame monster. I really, 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 really want, and I just could see the look in her eyes being like, no, but this is the only way. And I kept trying to fucking push. It's like, no, it's not dependable. The dependable thing is you and your power and your self-confidence and what you're going to grow into. And this isn't going to last forever. The school and these friends aren't going to last this feels like forever because it is your life and this is all you know. But things are going to change in a dramatic way when you get to be her, like I pointed to someone else, like her age. You're going to, oh, God. Like, I want to go through and find her and then call her parents. But it would just come off creepy. Right? I think. I don't know. I feel like everything I do if I talk to the parents comes off creepy. I feel like everything I do in the class comes off creepy, and I don't want it to be. I legit want, and it's all girls. So fuck it. It's all girls. You have to know how to talk to girls. that are girls, that are babies. And I want to, like, you know, help as much as I can. Oh, man. Ooh. Them kids got me good. Them kids got me real, real good. Wow. And I meet them like every, you know, week or whatever, or every other week, because it's not a consistent class basis. They got me fucking good. Okay, I didn't even tell you what where the tour is going to be. Okay, so a really cool comedian a really bunch of cool comedian ladies from New York came down to talk to MK Gannon and do her shows and have a show of their own and then come to Cobra. And I got to talk. I got so fucking depressed after talking to them. It's so crazy. Like, oh, they're so talented. They're so cool. They don't want to. Why would they hang out with you? It's like, and I wanted to hang out with them, but then I was like, I gotta go home because of curfew or whatever. But it's like, why would they even care? Why would they even remember talking to you? Why would they even hang out with you, Andre? Not like you're gonna make the party happen. You're not. And it was just, but no, it wasn't specifically that. But it was like, I think it was the word, like, I said something to myself, was like, why would they remember you? And then I had to just kind of pull over the car and be like, where did that come from? Because that was an evil voice. That was horrifically, like, something I would never. It's like, it was the tone it was said in. It was just like, whoa, man, that's mean. That's just mean. That's not, like, helpful. It's just mean. And it really, like, hanging around, like, pretty talented comedians who are, like, making their way up in the world, like, fucking depressed the shit out of me. And it wasn't like it was depression not based off, like, jealousy. It was depression based off, like, I don't want to seem like, I want to hang around them because they're fun, but I also want to hang around them because they're pretty, but I also don't want to hang around them because they're pretty, and I don't want to, like, make it seem like I'm hanging around them because they're pretty, and then I'm trying to fuck out all of them. But I also would like, and it's like, it's this, I also would like, but I also like it, like the fucking, but I also, it's like, that whole thing just made me just, like, fucking, like, what am I? I'm an animal. I'm a fucking, I need to just go in a hole. But I also really liked, like, their vibe and shit, and it was just, like, this weird, intense, like, I get this feeling all the time, this angel devil thing on my shoulder of, like, you're a piece of shit for thinking that about a girl that you know that is cool with you and is cool enough to hang around you and it trusts you. You should, you know, human being them, and remember that they have dreams, hopes, feelings, desires, tough growing up, possibly, you know, family, friends, and enemies, and all these other things that you need to respect and know. And another side is like, oh, you have a dick. Oh, I see. That's a good point. So you have a penis. That's good. I see your point. Devil side of me. And that always, it's going to always be a thing. And I just have to, I've figured out a little bit how to fight. I get ahead of that, you know, penis thoughts. Just a little, just enough to be fucking humane and cool around girls that aren't supposed to be, that it would be uncool to fuck if, like, it's like we're on the same career path, we're on the same team. I would be in the way of their dream. I'm such a fucking shouldn't have read comic books growing up, but it's like me being selfish for my sex sake, you know, is gets in the way of what they want to be and what they could be in life, and that would just fucking make me feel so incredibly guilty. I already do for the two girls I was boyfriend to. It's like I feel like I was in the way of their dreams, which may not be the case. There's probably some gray. It was probably more to do with their impetus that, you know, maybe I could have help. But, you can't just make someone's dream happen and they just step into it. It's got to be a lot of them. It's got to be a lot of you. It's got to be a lot of yourself driving that shit. God, it's been an hour. I'm supposed to stop talking around 50, but I'm bad at letting go, apparently, according to my new friend Becca. Hey, Becca. Yeah, that wasn't... Anyway, so those New York cool comedian ladies, one of them was asking me, like, I was asking one, so when are you guys going to be back? You guys, this is awesome. When are you guys going to come? You guys are going to tour again? And then she immediately came back at me and was like, no, so when are you coming to, what about when you coming to New York? And then I just came back with her, was like, well, then February. And this was like, I don't know, in October, September, I don't know when. And I just said February. And then from there, I just been messaging them. I was like, yeah, February, sure. And then I just kind of told other people, and they were like, really? And I just been telling other people, and then enough times, and now I'm going to fucking post a video that I'm doing it. After now that it's like a week away. So I don't know. It's my first tour. I'm worried, but that's good. It's a challenge, and it's something I don't understand about, so I'm going to have to understand it immediately. When I'm confronted with any of the new challenges, I'm going to have to figure out solutions immediately, and that's going to make me better at being an adult and being progressive with my business, being progressive with my comedy, and being progressive with being more observational and self-care. And I'm going to be going on my own. A lot of people have been saying, like, oh, you're going to go. Who are you going with? I was like, I don't have anybody. I didn't think any of this through. I'm just going. Ted was like, okay, so we're going. So we're, it's like he just threw himself into the story. It's like, do you think I think February's not a good time. I think we'll have, and it's like, it's going to be February, all of February. He's like, really? What about your jobs? Like, I have just part-time jobs, dude. And part-time jobs can be part-time, and I'm gone all February. It's like, yeah, I don't think we should do that. I think it's like, dude, it's happening. Balls in motion, I'm going. It's like, you made it, and he was so like weird about it. He was like, man, you're not even sure. It's like, I kind of was wishy-washy, like, you're not even really going to go to New York even. It's like, yeah, I am. What the fuck you? I'm going to New York. I've already messaged people. I've already told people this is a long time ago agreement with another human being, and I now have to pull it through. I'm going to do it. My mom was trying to bargain with me about not going to New York. It's like, I'm going to take you, I'll give you a ticket, and I'll take you to New York in March or something. And it's like, okay, cool, I'll go to New York twice. It's like, no, you don't, no, you can save money and not go to New York. It's like, no, I'm going. I may go for 3 days, I may go for 2 days, but I'm going, and then I'm going to make a mark for myself again by coming back again. That's how I'm going to do it. And thank you. I've always wanted to go to, every time they go to New York, I get really jealous, but I also don't want to jump in and be like, hey, give me a hotel, give me a thing. It's like, it sucks. It sucks that, they do awesome shit, and I don't want to butt myself in it, but I should, right? I don't know how to. I got to figure out, that's a skill to be like, hey, by the way, I'm a leech. I don't know. God damn it. Can't think of it like that. Because otherwise your whole life is a leech. Where you can, your emotionality, your morals, your car, your phone bill, you're still leeching. You're not on your own. You need help. You need so much help, Andre. Jesus Christ. Hey, if you want to talk to me about needing help, email, what is it? God damn it. Is it just press play Andre or Andre press play at Gmail? It's been a fucking minute, hasn't it? Come on, you gotta fucking jump in the line, rock your body on time. Oh, come on. Yeah, add the account, you son of a bitch. Andre, press play? No, it's Andre press play. At gmail.com. Isn't it? It is. Let me see. I keep forgetting. No! No, I don't know the fucking password. You just have it memorized for me. What is it? More choices, because I don't know the Google Chrome, whatever, Microsoft. I don't know that shit. Okay, that's the password. Alright, good. Great, alright. You gotta write down passwords all over the place. And then it's not a secret anymore, but you gotta write it. You gotta have different ones for different things, and you gotta write them down, apparently. That's what I read one time. Good. Yeah, okay, no one's emailed. So it's andrepressplay@gmail.com. I got James Bash at the Beach email. James Bulldog Spence, big man, woof woof woof, the third man, Bulldog Spence. Yeah, I'm going through some things. I've been dating, and it's been going fucking great. I mean, after those first like 7 or 11 girls, I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry about the girls. I want to text all of you like flowers and stuff. Those girls really went through it. But now the girls now are kind of dealing with a really good version of me that knows what to say and like what not to, talk about on a date, But also just that I'm fine with like being a friend. I'm totally fine. I say that so emphatically. I'm fine. I am. I'll totally fucking talk about, parents and, the troubles of growing up in the South and Bible study camp. And what part of you do you think like is your mom? And, I'll fucking, what books you got? I don't fucking care. I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking be your best. I don't give a fuck. I'll be your best friend. Go watch some fucking book club movies together. I don't give a fuck. You think I'm scared of that shit? I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it in a heartbeat. I really am. I'm like competitive. I'll be your goddamn friend. You don't fucking know me. Oh man, this is funny. Forgot to load up the goddamn card, you son of a bitch. My Chris Christoph. Oh, I saw A Star Is Born, the third one. I gotta rewatch. I gotta watch the Barbra Streisand, Chris Christopherson one, because that one's gotta be, because Chris Christopherson fucking is amazing. But the Bradley Cooper, Lady Gaga one with Dave Chappelle and Andrew Dice Clay is just like, wow. That should win all the awards. That one, because it's a passion project. It's got the story behind it and everything. But it's just, how do you not? It's about me. It's about me. It's about you. It's about everybody, man. It's fucking fantastic. I don't know what the fuck, dude. If any dudes are complaining about this movie, they ain't seen that shit. It is real. It is some raw ass shit, man. I love it. I love it to death. Watch it. I'll watch it just to like understand where I'm at in life. That'll be good. Okay, listen. You're all special. You're all wonderful. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. I'm going to start this up again. This should be a more consistent thing. And it actually it's very helpful for my writing. I'm trying a new type of thing in stand-up where I'm not writing. I'm doing stock talking. I talk. I write the first part of a sentence, and then I just kind of find out where it goes. And I just kind of talk. And it's a skill trait to figure out how to make jokes from a certain way of talking. And it's improv, and it's different. But it's also me. It's mostly just like, I'm funny. Trying to convince someone else. I am funny. I'm funny enough, and then I write something, and it loses a bit of it. And it's amazing. It loses a bit of potency when you write it, as opposed to when you just say it straight from it. So you try to capture that by going from brain to mouth instead of brain to hand to eyes again to saying it from how you read it. And it's just so much is lost. So such potency of the drug. You want to do it straight from the butt. Butt chug it. You don't want to just like and then like go through a distillery, a filter, and then do it and then drink it. You get only like 0.0% of it. Anyway, that's whatever. I'm not getting a prostitute like I thought. I thought I was going to get a prostitute. I wasn't. I'm not that hung up on it. But also, I don't know where to find a prostitute. I don't know. It's like finding weed for me. It's like, yeah, I hear it a lot. And maybe I even see it a lot, but I don't recognize it. I just like, that's a problem. Really? I want to talk. But also I'm afraid it's like the second I start talking to me, like, all right, come on. What's up? I would like to know what's up, and what would you do, and if you'd like to just let me massage you, because this is my big thing. I just want to massage. I just want to oil down a girl, and then like go into the street and jerk off or something. I don't care. Like I love that. It's fucking really. Oof. It's like you have to put in your whole fucking thumb and arm in a girl's back and shit. I fucking love it. Fucking rent out a hotel room just to massage and then just like jerk off in the bathroom. Anyway, whatever. Wow, I just like fantasize. Like literally, like it took a second and fantasized about like, well, I'm done. I'm done massaging you. Now to go take care of something, and be like, well, you go to sleep. I'll go to sleep, and we'll check out. And it's like just fantasize. I've done that. I did that. It was great. I didn't go to the bathroom. I did it next to her, but it was great. It was a great time, and I can't wait to do it again very soon. Wow, I'm just, I shouldn't have talked about this right before ending this, because this is now real distracting. Okay, this is now something that's distracting. Everyone have a wonderful night, I think, day, whatever it is. I've been trying to cancel this. I'm so bad at saying goodbye. I'm sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a wonderful rest of the week, people. Boop, boop.